So here's the first model of the handicap assist device I was talking about. I shorten this pipe. I've tied 2 knots on either end, and then I've tied a knot in a strategic location to remind me where it has to be tied off. Now, this all has to do with my wife, who is handicapped, and recently we solved one problem. First, she had trouble transferring from the wheelchair to the bed, so we tried a step for her to step up and get into the bed, and we realized that was creating more problems than it was helping. So what we did was we took the bed frame off, which was basically the height of the step, so that helped quite a bit. But now the problem is sometimes getting up, sitting up. Okay, so this is the idea behind this. This would there's a rail on part of the bed, and this she could hang over it. But the idea is with this, she could get this and pull herself up, and then she can grab onto that rail if she wants to, where we have that rail. And the only problem is, of course, because we took the bed frame off, what I'm going to have to do with this, I think, is take the bed apart, and we're going to put this around the box spring. Now the box spring's actually on the floor, so what I'm going to do is we're going to position it on her side of the bed, and then I'm going to have these the box spring will be in here, and then I'll tie it off, and we should be good to go. And the first version, we may have to do modifications as we go along. And a lot of this cord stretches, so I'm thinking as we go along, we'll probably be tying some more knots in it, which will take up slack, because some of these cords will stretch, even if it stretched 10%, if you have 10 feet, that means it's a foot longer than you need it to be. So we may need to keep up on this and do some adjustments. Or we may find out when we try it that this doesn't work at all. But this is our first try. Our implementation date is trying to get this all done by Sunday. So I'll need some help from my daughter to get the bed deconstructed so that we can attach this. But there we go. This is a handicap assist device for sitting up in bed, and we have a railing already that helps her with the transfer a little bit, and like I said, we've removed the bed frame. I think we may have some more videos on dealing with a handicap. My wife has cerebral palsy. And it's affecting her more now that she's older. She used to be able to walk, but now she started falling, so she had to go to a wheelchair. Well, and being in a wheelchair kind of ends up deteriorating your strength even more to some degree. So we've got to, she's got to do some more exercises and things like that. But I think we're going to have a separate playlist where we talk about some of these issues and what we can do to make things better. Mike Kennedy saying like and share. Bye.